1913, when he was still a boy in Europe, the father of Douglas Sirk, who directed All That Heaven Allows, gave him a copy of a book called Walden by Thoreau. Sirk grew up in 30s Germany as a leftist, moved into classical theatre when it looked like the Nazis were controlling film production, made films in other countries and then went to America, where, with famous producer Ross Hunter, he made some of the best melodramas of the time. In 1955, 40 years after the gift from his father, he made a film based on Walden, and that film is All That Heaven Allows.
China, where it comes from, they call it the golden rain tree. Beautiful, isn't it? They say it can only thrive near a home where there's love.
There are a million things I'd like to tell you about this picture, but I've only got a few minutes. It was a big box office hit, very commercial, a weepy, considered a woman's picture. A few critics at the time sensed that the film was some kind of critique of society. They picked up on the fact that the TV set in the film was meant to replace the real emotional relationship that the main character, Mrs. Scott, had with her husband before he died.
All you have to do is turn that dial and you have all the company you want, right there on the screen. Drama, comedy, life's parade at your fingertips.
They saw that this last refuge for a lonely woman was a symbol of consumer society in the 1950s. When you look at it now, though, it's amazing how much of his anger the director was allowed to express.
Howard.
Mona, the town gossip, is vicious and reactionary.
Mona, Mark?
Hello. Oh, my dear, he's fascinating. And that tan. I suppose from working outdoors. Of course, I'm sure he's handy indoors, too.
The scene at the drinks party is as devastating an indictment of middle-class inhumanity as anything by Bertolt Brecht, but wrapped in mink. Sirk, who witnessed the rise of Nazism, is well placed to make such warning sounds about scapegoating. When Jane Wyman visits Rock Hudson's friend's house, there is a whole scene about the Walden book itself, and the film is full of symbols of nature, such as the snow and the trees and the deer. I know I've been very intense about this film, but I think it deserves it. Feel free to weep at the awfulness of the world and the beauty of the movies.